Hey, Super Spartans, we are on our third day of writing for our procedural writing. So we're at the point where we need to include all of the steps in order to continue. And when we are writing our steps out, it is important to use transitional words in our writing, meaning things like first, next, then, second, third. It's important to help the reader understand what they need to do in what order. So I have mine written out in hot pink today so you can see. Basically, depending on what you're writing, you might need to write it in one paragraph, your steps. You might need to write it in two paragraphs, three, so on and so forth. For baking, I am going to do ours into two. The first paragraph is going to be about baking the actual cake, and the second paragraph is going to be what you do with the cake after to make it into the Jell-O cake. So my first paragraph says, now that we have all the materials to make our yummy cake, we can start our cake. First, heat the oven to the correct temperature. It is important to follow directions on the back of the cake mix box. After reading the directions, open the box and pour the powder mix into the mixing bowl. Add in the eggs, measured out oil, and measured out water into the mixing bowl. Finally, mix them all together. After you have it mixed, take out a cake pan. Prepare the cake pan and pour the mixture in. Put it in the oven and set the timer. Then for the next paragraph, I have next, as the cake is baking, prep the Jell-O according to the back of the box. In a pot, boil water. In a mixing bowl, add the Jell-O mix, measured out cold water, then measured out boiling water. When the timer is done, check to make sure that the cake is done. If it is not done, check on the cake every 2 minutes. Once done, pull out and put it on the stove. Carefully take a fork and poke the cake in straight lines and rows. Pour the Jell-O mixture evenly all over the cake. Let it cool down completely. Once it is all cool, just add Cool Whip. Now your cake is ready to be enjoyed. So if you're reading this for the first time, which you guys are, you'll be able to see that I'm including each step one by one by one, so that if you have to make your cake, you could follow these steps easily. And I haven't left out any directions that you would need. And that is going to be helpful from what you did last week because you already have the steps written out. You're just writing them into paragraph forms now. If you need any help, please feel free to reach out to me on Google Stream. Good luck, guys.